Good morning, everybody. It's a chilly day in South Carolina. We're here at my lake house. As usual, we've done a little bit of decorating, and I thought you might like to see how we here at the Shore House celebrate Christmas. So, because which is right around the corner, by the way. So come on in. Okay, this is the foyer of the house. Forgive the mess. We got some things still going on, but so we start out decorating here, and we've decorated the sconces. And this is a stained glass window that I installed a few years ago, and we like to decorate that with this big wreath and a lot of the collection of little Christmas elements and so forth. It's not on right now, but that tree. Believe it or not, actually, it snows on this tree when you turn it on. It's really cute. Okay, this is the upstairs here. This is the upstairs mezzanine, and that's where we have the piano and so forth. And one of our antique clock collections is up there. And so we do a purple tree up there every year because I like purple. So okay, down the steps we decorate both sides of that. This is the same staircase, actually, that if you recall, during our Christmas celebration with the whole family, we actually all get together on the steps and take the picture, and it sort of makes it look kind of like a Christmas tree made out of the family. So these pieces here, these larger pieces, are from my collection, as you know. Made these over the years, and so we've got a few of them around. Here in the living room, this is a little collection that we just put together of pieces. That's what you're seeing right now is one of my very favorite nativities. It's very stylized. It's in sort of the white woodland type of coloration, but I really like that piece. Then over here in the corner, let me point this out. This is kind of a special thing. This collection here started out as actually it was the request of the founder of Enesco, the company I licensed to. He told me, he said he would love to see me do a oversized collection of the three wise men on camels in a sort of an elaborate way. And I always had that in mind to do. Well, unfortunately, Mr. Friedman passed away before I got around to doing it. So after he passed away, I said, I'm going to do this in memory of my friend, Gene Friedman. And that's what I did. And then I've had another couple of pieces, and you'll see them a little bit later, that add to that to sort of make the whole nativity story. And it's pretty large and pretty dramatic. It's not for everyone, but for people who have the space, it's a pretty nice collection. And then, of course, that's a larger piece of the Holy Family like that, which is one of my favorite pieces. And we've got things tucked here and there, different ones. This is a piece that I did quite some time ago. It's a little plaque that the detailing on that I think is pretty good. Okay, so the main character in here, of course, is the Christmas trees, and as you can see, we do a sort of a cluster of them, and the main one is about 14 feet tall, I think, and then they go down from there. And then it's features the collection of ornaments that Jan's accumulated over the years. Some of these pieces come from Family Dollar, the dollar store, and then some of them are very valuable German antiques and everything in between, including a number of my pieces. Like, for instance, this little piece right here is one of the pieces that we've added to, and there's just a combination of things that we love as far as decorating. And over here we've got the main fireplace decorated, as you can see. This piece down here, these are the pieces that I was alluding to earlier that actually I created after the fact to go along with those other large wise men, and to kind of round out to round out that as a full-blown nativity. These pieces here, this is one of my pieces. This is one of my favorite ornaments right there. I think that's very effective. And then here's another one. You can recognize that character. And then this piece down here, this is actually a miniature version of one of my favorite pieces that I did initially this big, and I've done it several different ways. Did it very large, this big, and I also did it small and turned it into an ornament. Okay, now if you will, follow me into the dining room and I'll show you what we do in there. Okay. On Christmas morning, this little area right here is where we will put our gifts for one another, and we get together and we share a meal, usually have a nice breakfast, and afterwards we come together and exchange gifts and just have a wonderful day of it. Okay, this is our dining room, and we like to do a little bit of decorating on the table, as you can see. So we get a little bit out of control sometimes, but I think it's a beautiful way to display our collection. Now on Christmas Day, we'll pare some of this back and we'll actually have our breakfast meal here on the table. This is something we put up every year, and this is our food tree, okay? And we think it's very appropriate for it to be here in the dining room. So all the ornaments that you see have something to do with food, including the Christmas pickle. No tree is, I think, complete without that. And I guess you all know the story about that. So we take our Christmas pickle very seriously around here. Okay, then you can see this is a collection of white and gold that I did several years ago. I think the coloration is a little bit different than I normally do, but I love these pieces. I think this one I actually did. I designed this, the design of that, while we were in a meeting at UNESCO doing, I don't know, something. Sometimes I'm not too cut out for these long meetings, so I got to have something to do, and that's what I did with that. And then we just have an array here. Most of these pieces here are white woodland, as you can see, and so I think they make a nice addition. Okay, let's go down to the kitchen. I'll show you what we do down there. Okay, here's the kitchen, and you can start over here. This is kind of a pastel collection. It's a combination of some things we've collected and some of the pieces that I've designed and created. As you can see, this is as a pastel piece, one of my favorite Santas. That turned out real nice. Once again, those kind of things aren't for everybody, but for people who like that kind of coloration, I think it's a pretty nice collection. Okay, we even have some of our gingerbread pieces over the microwave, and that's an ongoing project, which actually we will continue to expand on. The next piece that will add to it, I've already created, and that's the coffee shop, and it's shaped like a coffee pot, so it's a cute piece. That's coming pretty soon. You'll be able to see that if you want one of those to add to your collection. Okay, we've tried to make use of every space, and here's a tree that we put together of just odds and ends that we've had, and so forth. Now this right here, this isn't part of the usual collection, but I have to show you this. This is a collection that I gave the collection away that I had initially, and I've always regretted it because I love this collection, and I've looked and looked and looked, and Robin just happened to find it online, and she bought it for me, and it was such a nice day when I was able to unpack this and realize that I had the Bebop Kings that I did so long ago. This was actually featured in the film Soul Man, if you've seen that movie with Samuel L. Jackson and Bernie Mac. They used this. It was setting actually in one of the scenes in their living room on their table. So this has been around. This is one of my favorite collections. Okay, now to decorate the banquette here, we've got a collection of these miniature houses, some from my collection and then some from others that we've accumulated over the years. and we won't go outside because it's raining right now. But we've we've pulled out all the stops outside too, so it from the lake it looks pretty good. Okay, so that gives you kind of a rundown of how we decorate for Christmas, and I hope you all at one level or another enjoy the your own form of decorating. And I want to take just a minute here to wish all of you a very Merry Christmas from our family to yours. And I hope that you have a very happy and prosperous new year. And I'll see you again real soon because we'll be off after Christmas. We're going to do some vacationing to just get away. Well deserved, I might add, because I've just finished my signing tour. So I'm ready for a little bit of a rest after Christmas. But then after that, we have the trade shows. And after that, I will be active again online and everything. And I'll let you know how things go then. So until then, Merry Christmas. Love you all. Bye bye for now.